Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Indeed. I'm Mike Hamley, here to talk some independent wrestling with you. And of course, my wonderful co host, as always, Righteous Reg. How are you doing this week? You're muted. Hey, there we go. He's unmuted.
Am I unmuted? Am I here?
You're here.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your favorite rapper, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster, Righteous Reg in the building. Very excited about this. It's Wednesday, Mike. A very busy week of pro wrestling, very busy week of independent pro wrestling. So we're here to talk about it. More specifically, we're here to talk about my favorite independent wrestling promotion in the world. Very excited. We got a very high impactful show with a spotlighted match, Mike, that's been talked about. There's been some great retrospective videos. There's been some great music videos. This Chris Hero and Tim Thatcher match, man, it's got people excited out here.
Rightfully so. Like Chris Hero hasn't wrestled a match in, let's see, when exactly was it? Let's look at the last one.
Yeah. I know it's been a while, but it's
literally March of 2020, like when the world shut down. Yeah. NXT UK was the last thing he did. So
it's funny because I'll be at West Coast Pro pretty frequently backstage around the place when events are happening. And ever since Chris Hero has gotten here, it's been like, yo, when's the match? Are you retired? The first thing I said was, are you retired? And he was like, no, nothing at all, not even close to it. So I always kind of knew this moment was going to happen. And so after that, it'd always been like, well, when's it going to happen? What's up? What's gonna? And he would always, big time, he kayfabe me. It's Chris Hero. I like it. It's whatever. Yeah. And so this moment finally happens, and he's feeling good and everybody's feeling good. And I'm like, man, it's finally going to happen. And for him to choose West Coast Pro as the moment, I think is a big thing, Mike, because he could have had this in, AEW at this point. If we're like keeping it 1,000, a billion, a gazillion here, he could have had this match in AEW in a different moment and a different kind of thing. But he chose this promotion that he's been doing a lot of work with. That shows the importance of West Coast Pro. That shows the importance of the work he's been doing. And that just shows how important West Coast Pro is outside, that it's considered high enough on his list that he would do that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny, actually, kind of read my mind because I was thinking the very same thing. It's like, it's Chris Hero. He could literally have picked probably anywhere he wanted to have this match. I'm sure any promoter, even on TV, his boss at AEW, I'm sure would love to have Chris Hero's first match back. So, it speaks a lot about West Coast Pro. There's so much cool stuff going on over there, though. Like, we've talked about them pretty much every month since we started the show. Even, it's a promotion that from the minute you watch it, you're kind of like stuck, you kind of just set aside the time every month to find your, to either to watch it live or to hit the replay.
Right.
Something I even noticed when I was, because I've been doing their like keeping an eye on the live chat, just make sure it's, in order, because people on the internet be saying the wild shit sometimes. The amount of people that come into that chat that are like, oh, okay, this is their first time here. I'm not really familiar with this person, but then I'll see them the next month now. It's been really, it's been a very interesting case study on my part, just from being like in their live chat doing the shows while they've been on YouTube. So you may have noticed we didn't put out an official announcement about having any guests today, but we are doing this. So we are doing this in a little bit of a different way. I've called in some homies, some people that may have been on the show in the past. Some, we might even have a new face show up at some point tonight. But we do have our first guest here with us. So you may remember his interview not too long ago. Probably 6 weeks, 7 weeks. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But he was pretty adamant at the end about how he would love to come back. Like really wanted to come back. And you know what? We really wanted him to come back. One of our favorite chats we've ever had here. Owner of Naptown All Pro Wrestling, Heroes. How are you doing?
Evening, gentlemen. How are you all?
Hey.
Yeah.
How you what? Mic work this time. Hopefully, I'll get all the way through whatever segment I'm a part of before it decides to crap out again.
Oh, honestly, you can hang out with us as long as you feel like being here for. If you want to stick around for the whole show, you're more than welcome to. We're kind of just we're spitballing it today. It's freestyling our way through the episode today. No plan.
Yes, we're mostly talking about West Coast Pro, J Rose, and the big show that they have coming up. I'd like to get your thoughts on the return of Chris Hero. Is going to be facing off of Tim Thatcher. Big match. I know you know the rich history of independent pro wrestling and what Chris Hero represents to our game, J Rose.
So J Rose lore. Chris Hero is probably top 5, top 10 wrestler all time for me, and is a big reason I'm as into independent wrestling as I am. Dude is like 6'3", 6'4", comes up with the craziest gear, mix matching, but always making it look super fly. And is a master of all styles. Before he got released from NXT, he was called a wrestling genius, and that is very, very, very true. I've never had the pleasure or the opportunity to attend a show that he was a part of, but in my time in working for promotions, when I first started, I had the opportunity to video edit some of his work, and he is an impeccably intelligent and otherworldly talented professional wrestler. As far as independent wrestling goes, and I'm a little biased, I'll go ahead and say it. That's the greatest independent wrestler of all time. I'll just call it straight up. Independent wrestlers, for as long as skin in the game, quality of matches, how influential he's been.
Very influential.
Outside of GCW and the various promotions that have popped up in his absence, Chris Hero is an integral part of every single independent wrestling promotion that's ever mattered, up until from the point he joined to the time that he went to go get signed again in 2016. Facts. Every single promotion that matters in independent wrestling from that started before 2016 has a Chris Hero story, has an important moment crafted by Chris Hero's presence. And him coming back to the independent wrestling scene is incredibly crucial. I'm so excited. Nothing against Tim Thatcher. I'm a big Tim Thatcher guy, but it's not about him right now. It's about Chris Hero.
Yeah, it was about Tim Thatcher last month when he was like manhandling everybody at the end of his match.
He had his moment. Now it's about Chris.
Yeah. Oh man, he killed JT Thorne.
Big deal, man. I'm like,
oh my god.
It's like that retrospective that was put out recently of them going over their rivalry just kind of showed me how important Chris Hero is and how much it's so like Wrestling Genius is so real because it's so deeper than just like the matches. Like I've said on this podcast before, when I'm at West Coast Pro shows, I go to Chris Hero and ask him about stuff, and I'm not a wrestler, but I'm like, hey, when this spot does this, why do they do this? Like just because like that's like how bright and genius of a mind he is, and he's going to be back in this match is going to be super fire. But I think the second most important match for me on the show usually is always an Alpha Zoe match, funny enough, but I've been talking about this match with Alpha Zoe for so long. There was a moment they had in a 6-man tag. It's been over a year now where Alpha Zoe slapped the life out of Brian Keith. And ever since that moment, I'm like, yo, Brian Keith's going to get his look back, man. Brian Keith's going to get his look back. And Zoe has built up his everything I talked about multiple times about how he's built up his entire wrestling life, his regular life, everything to do. He's become a better independent pro wrestler. And now he's going to face off with one of many consider the best independent pro wrestler, Alpha Zoe versus Brian Keith. Who y'all got in this?
It's a tough one. Okay, so based on his record in West Coast Pro already this year, I think so.
Oh,
okay. I think Zoe's got it. He beat Leo Rush. He beat Adrian Quest. He did lose to Jeff Cobb. He did lose to Lee Moriarty. He did lose to Starboy in the tournament, but he also beat one called Manders in the tournament. He beat Shigehiro Irie in the tournament, and he beat Speedball Mike Bailey last month, which is, if we're talking like best independent wrestlers, okay, well, best in.
Yeah,
Best
yeah.
wrestlers to work
He
on
does a lot independently.
Yes. I was
Better
gonna let
get
it
it
go.
right,
I wasn't
Mike.
gonna say
You better get
anything.
it
I
right.
was gonna
Yeah.
let it go.
No, but yeah, no, for that, we will get that out of the way.
I'll let it go.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. But so yeah, okay, so even there, then he beat Speedball Mike Bailey last month, one of the best wrestlers on the planet from television,
There you
signed, appears regularly, former X Division champion. So yeah, no, I think he can be. I think he can beat Brian Keith, but I think it's going to take a lot out of him.
Wow.
Just looking at the record of Brian Keith recently, because momentum matters a lot in independent wrestling.
Facts.
His last West Coast Pro booking, he did defeat Jaya Jewel relatively handedly. Not saying that Jaya didn't put up a fight, but like it was no real danger to Brian losing in October. But recently it's been a very up and down road for him. He recently lost the Freelance Legacy title. And he recently failed in acquiring the Inspire Pro Pure Prestige title in his backyard. It's been a very roller coaster last sort of couple months for Brian Keith. And
Jay Rose, do you think the schedule that he has plays a role? Because like he just showed his schedule for last weekend and he had 4 matches. Like it was back to back to back to back. Does that help or hurt an independent wrestler like Brian Keith?
A person like Brian Keith, I think it has no barring, but for the average independent wrestler, it does. And eventually, at the end of the day, you can boil man to their least common denominator. And if you're able to sustain that level of excellence, not only in terms of match quality, but at the end of the day, the goal is to hit the pay window, right?
Right.
If your goal is to hit the pay window and you're able to consistently put up not only great performances and win, it shouldn't matter. But he's been putting forth great performances. That's all he ever does.
Yeah. Facts.
He hasn't been winning a lot. He's been winning when he does win, it's things that particularly matter a lot to the promotion at hand. Like, for example, he beat Kevin Lee Davidson in Kevin Lee Davidson's home promotion of WrestleMax. He defended the DPW national title in his first defense outside of North Carolina, I believe. And so, but when it comes to gold and stepping up to the occasion, he's been falling short. Now it depends how big of an occasion this is. Because if it's a big enough occasion to be considered something equivalent to a title shot, it may be Zoe's day.
That is a fact to look into, because Zoe just put out a promo recently talking about the match, and he has a lot of very specific words for the West Coast Pro champion, Starboy Charlie, because in the West Coast Cup Pro on Charlie's ascension up to winning the thing, he had a couple underhanded tactics. But I don't know. I was there, and knowing the history of kind of how Charlie represents and what he is, he had to do everything in his power to win that tournament. Everything was on the line. His mom's there. His like everybody there. Like his family's there. There's baddies in the crowd for him because it's a wrestling show. Starboy I'm like, why is there 20 girls here? And they're all cheering for Starboy Charlie every time. Every time he comes to the show, his thing is on the line. So he had to do everything in his power to win, and that's what he did. And Zoe was unfortunately one of those on the way up. So Zoe has something out here trying to prove that he could be the top independent wrestler, top pro wrestler in the world, and Brian Keith, and be the one to challenge Charlie next. But Charlie has a very tough task ahead of him here on the show with the returning Chris Bay. I mean, Chris Bay is such a great independent. Now, see, I almost did it. He's a signed wrestler also. He's such a great pro wrestler in any sense, that seeing him in situations like this, he's been in such a great thing with Ace Austin doing the Ace and Bay thing, that when you get to see him do these singles matches, he's so dynamic and innovative and dazzling that it's like he's gonna overwhelm Charlie, I think. Do you think Charlie could come out with the victory here? Charlie has a lot to prove also, knowing the kind of the legacy of what Titus laid on the West Coast Pro Championship, that he has to continue that, and he's continuing that with like a big star.
Yeah, I think Cyborg can do it.
I agree. This is nothing against Chris Bay, but like There's a phrase that me and my boys have started to use, and we didn't come this far just to come this far.
Facts.
Starboard Charlie did not go through all the trials, tribulations, and the hell that he went through to try and get that title, to lose it to Chris Bay. In addition to that, and this is nothing against Chris Bay, hell of a performer, hell of an athlete, hell of an artist. He hasn't been able to get the big one done as a singles competitor a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not caught up on FSW in Vegas, where I know he held a belt for a very long time, and I don't know where that stands currently, but and All Pro Wrestling up in the same neck of the woods hasn't really ran much recently. So last time he won a singles title was 2022, and he held the Revolver title for a day.
Oh,
he doesn't get it done in big time situations, which is crazy because he made his name winning these big title matches. But as of recently, that's not his bag. That's not his bag. And Charlie has far too much to lose this early in the game. So Charlie's my pick.
Wow. You guys, I want to sidebar real quick because it just popped into my brain. An independent pro wrestling venue has rest in peace, as they say now. The Globe Theater out in LA. I have been to multiple PWG shows. When they made the switch over from the American Legion Hall in Reseda, I was very upset about it as a PWG young boy, as they say. That venue held pretty close to my heart, but I've seen some pretty amazing matches in the Globe, and it represents this new generation of PWG. There's a lot of history in the short time that they've been with the Globe. But as an independent wrestling connoisseurs as ourselves, we know that quick, sudden venue changes are that's not crazy at all. Like when we heard about that, we're like, oh yeah, that's seems pretty normal, right? Especially Jay Rose is like, yeah, all right.
Venues.
Venues.
Man,
I cannot speak. If I speak, I will be in big trouble.
So how do y'all feel about this venue being a thing of the past now?
Go ahead, Jared.
Nothing was ever going to replace Reseda, but when PWG, at least from the way that I've seen it told, when PWG started consistently running Reseda, it wasn't going to beat the Sweatbox or the other gymnasiums that they ran. Yeah. So as time progresses, things change, and the Globe carved out a reputation for itself, not only as a PWG venue, but as a venue as really the beacon for, and I'm not a West Coast guy, so I could be speaking out of my ass, but as a beacon for high level independent wrestling in Southern California between them and New Japan and Prestige. And like, it's a smaller building than what gives off on video. I've been in there once for the Prestige show, WrestleMania weekend, and it's way smaller in there in person, but it still has a sense of grandeur about it that you don't really find in other independent wrestling venues. I don't know how much it costs to run there. I don't know what the fees were like, but it was a one-of-a-kind venue, one I would kill for as a promoter, and I'm sad to see it go, for real.
I'm sad that it's unfortunately going to be one of those things that gets crossed off of my bucket list, but not because I did it, but because it's just not an option now. It's a big journey from where I am to Los Angeles, so that's a ways. So it sucks. I know wherever PWG ends up running, they're gonna that's gonna be the next place. That's what's gonna happen. Because that's just what they do.
The trendsetters.
It is kind of a bummer though, because there has been a lot more promotions actually running in there lately.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is cool because, it's just, you see, it's nice seeing, how different people utilize the same space. Like you see it a lot with the Mecca, where like DPW, ETU, JCW, they'll all, they're all kind of running their own version of a setup in there. So I did like seeing that, and then other companies get to make their memories in there, but it's Los Angeles. Like the Don Quixote is going to probably get a lot of traffic for the next little bit on shows. There's probably
UCC.
The UCC and the alleyway locker room is going to get some more action.
Yeah, but yeah, like you're saying, they'll recover. Everything will be
Yeah.
fine. And on the subject of PWG, they did put out some tweets saying that they haven't ran in a while because they've been having some personal stuff. So shout out to them. Hopefully everything is okay.
Yeah.
There are things way bigger than pro wrestling, and hopefully things are all right on that end. One of my J Rose said his favorite independent wrestler of all time is Chris Hero, and depending on the day, Super Dragon could be mine. Like Red got me into the game, but being a California kid and what Super Dragon represented and how he would go across the country and be this big deal and represent the whole coast is it's immeasurable at this point. So shout out to Super Dragon. Hopefully everything's okay. And hopefully that's not the end of PWG, because even though it represents a different thing than PWG and what Naptown represents are totally different as in an independent wrestling space, but what they do represent is still going to be needed because it's not as often as the other independent wrestlers. Let's real quick before we continue on with West Coast. You survived, J Rolls. You survived the show. Last time we were talking to you, we were leading into the show. Give us a little synopsis on how everything went that day.
It was, as a promoter, and there's a promoter who also hosts the shows, which I'm trying so hard not to host these shows anymore. But it was a beautiful thing to see a lot of the work that we did go off the way that it did. Full disclosure, quick aside, 2024, there's going to be a lot of changes going on in NAP as far as workflow and stuff goes, specifically to try and get the shows out quicker. We're not there yet, but that is, I am in the process of trying to figure out how to do that. So if you all or anybody who's listening knows anybody who's looking to edit video and has quick turnaround time, but I can also have an artistic eye for this sort of stuff, please let me know. We will be paying, and we will be paying rather handsomely, even if that means it's going to be some ice water soup days for your boy. But the vision has to get out of there quicker. But I'm
ice water soup is crazy.
Yeah. That made me think of a time that I said sleep. I said I was having sleep for dinner once.
That is a
you are down in the dumps if you're just look, I'm gonna take a nap.
Oh man, I fucking like ice water soup. I'm putting that one away. That's
funny. So are the other duties too, J Rose? You're gonna try to, because you were taking on so much, man. I'm sure by show day, you're like, dude, leave me alone. I just want to crawl into this corner and cry.
So yes, but I am trying to. This is gonna sound crazy, but I had a little bit of a meditational period on Sunday, and there was this is gonna sound like I'm batshit real quick, but I promise I had a vision come to me, and the vision was expand your vision, lower your workload. So I'm currently in the process right now of trying to figure out people that can take the stress off my back. So if there's ever anybody who has any sort of skills as far as it goes, is video production, graphic design, or you're really good at organizing and things of that regard, and you would like to be a part of what we do, please hit the Naptown All Pro DMs or hit my DMs at This Is J Rose. I haven't been on social media as of recently because for lack of a better term, ain't shit funny right now. Nothing is funny, nothing is fun, and I see a lot of stuff, but I'm not as on as often, and I'm definitely not posting anything, but I do see DMs. So send me a DM if you're ever interested in trying to be a part of what we do. We're community based, and most, if not all, positions will be paid moving forward. There are a lot of people who are doing it for volunteering out of the love, despite our best efforts to pay them. If you're consistent on being like, oh, I want to do this out of the mission of what all you're trying to do, or just get my foot in the door, by all means, I'm not gonna stop you. I'll keep whatever, my 2 nickels in my pocket. But we are looking for paid positions for people to help us get to our next level. I can't wait for you all to see Dreams and Nightmares too. I can't wait to see y'all see our show coming up this Sunday. Sorry Not Sorry. And we have some crazy stuff that I'm trying to plan, both in terms of community mission and in terms of wrestling, as far as it goes for next year. And hopefully within the next 2 weeks, I should have a schedule set up with at least our big shows for 2024. So if anybody wants to come up to Indianapolis and see what all we're doing, you will have the opportunity to do so. A schedule should be out within the next 2 weeks. So I literally can't wait for y'all to see this show though, because Top Team versus the Nat Founders. Hoodfoot didn't make it because Chris's Black Ass didn't make it, but whatever. Alice Crowley was the replacement. They wrestled Top Team out of the WWA 4 School in Atlanta, and Top Team was doing some things that I'd never seen before in professional wrestling. I watch a lot of professional wrestling. If you know me, like that's my thing. They were doing some things I had never seen before, and the main event of Lee Moriarty and Darian Bankston was everything that everyone would want it to be. And if I have the opportunity, I will be running it back. Josh Crane and Gabe Kidd as well. Don't believe what you read on your Facebook about Josh Crane. I'm standing 10 toes down with my guy. Fuck the noise. Josh Crane is an incredible human being and even better professional wrestler. And I can't wait for you all to see what all we have coming up. Sorry, not sorry this Sunday. I don't want to take too far away from what all you all got planned to talk about. But sorry, not sorry this Sunday. Tickets are as cheap as we could possibly make it right now. $10 general admission pre-sale, $5 if you're a kid. If you really can't make it to the show, DM me and I will give you a ticket for free. Deadass. That's if money's that tight, if you got a big family, it's more about the community aspect and gathering everybody together. So if you really can't afford a ticket, DM me on my personal and I will give you a ticket to the show. Straight up, no questions asked.
Oh shit! The mystery vortex has opened as well again.
All the way open.
Yeah, it's all the way open. We have another returning face to the show. I don't think we've had him on here since like May. So this will be fun. Welcome back to the show. Puff.
Yeah!
I didn't know you were coming.
Yes.
Woo!
Who's the returning guest?
You! You've been here
Who's
before.
the returning guest?
I'm disappointed.
And but we also have a new face. We also have a new face coming to the show. So I'd like everyone to also say hello to Little Mean Kathleen.
Yes.
I just finished having dinner. Like I needed to jump on this
Ask my
call.
Zaps. $5
Yeah,
bar.
yeah.
This is the best
Oh, yeah.
podcast I've ever done. I'm so happy right now.
From the Applebee's parking lot, not Arby's.
Never had Arby's.
Not Arby's.
Bro.
I've never had Arby's.
I can't believe you
Never
haven't had Arby's yet.
Huh?
I've never had the opportunity to have Arby's.
Mm.
I've
I'm
never
just
had the
doing
meats.
Arby's mozzarella sticks to be on Sunday.
That's an unfortunate way to start our pod, honestly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Can we kick her out already?
Bitch.
And look, I know we were talking about some West Coast Pro, but Puff and LMK are in the building right now, or the digital building theoretically. And
Somebody West Coast Pro.
they got some crazy matches coming up this weekend. Puff is
Come on, Puff. We need you.
Yeah,
What?
both wrestling at Beyond. Puff, who you wrestling? Who you wrestling on Sunday?
Oh, on Sunday, I'm wrestling Allison Catch
Ooh,
in
we're out
a,
of here.
in a no holds barred, falls count anywhere. Only one person can survive the match, death match.
Oh, you're gonna die,
Oh
Puff.
wow.
I mean, that's all in my head. They just booked it as a regular singles match, but
No.
one of us is not leaving the ring.
Oh
Killer
shit.
instinct. I see it. I follow
Yeah.
the division.
There's so much heat between myself and Catch. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh, you're fuming right now. I can see it. There's
Yeah,
steam
I'm-
coming out
I'm
your head.
seething. I got the little white shit on the side of my mouth. I'm foaming. I'm losing my mind right now, dude. Sunday
Puff,
can't
a
come
question.
soon enough.
Why are y'all beefing? Why are you so mad? Like
Yeah.
as a friend of Allison,
What'd she do?
I get it.
Yeah.
I
There's no
understand.
reason. That's the thing.
You know what? Up top, baby.
for the love
Yeah,
of the game.
this guy gets it.
That's no reason.
It's just for the love of the game, dude. I love wrestling so much. It's in my blood. It's in my bones. I'm going out there and I'm going to die for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
this is the
shit.
dance this Sunday. OK Corral, Beyond Wrestling, 2 p.m.
Mm.
I have to leave so early in the morning to get there at 2
Oh.
p.m.
Damn.
I hate it. Anyone want to come with and drive, bro? J-Rose, what are you doing Sunday?
I got my own. I
got
could
the
double
show.
shot. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? What time did you say the Beyond show was?
Dude,
Yeah.
it starts at 2.
My show starts at 2. Fuck it, I'll double shot. Don't worry.
Oh,
I got
shit.
you.
They'll make it work. I think
Yeah,
it'll make it
it'll
I'll
work.
make it work.
Jero said he was trying to do less, so
Hell yeah.
he's going,
Totally bail on
to
your
be
show.
on. He's going to be on. Someone else is running NAP on Sunday. There's 4 founders.
They'll
Listen,
figure it out.
Listen, we'll send LMK down to run that.
Bitch, I'm on the show. What do you
I
mean?
know.
Bitch.
LMK, you're teaming up with your family.
Yeah, I'm teaming up with my beautiful, big, sexy husband, Sydney Bacabella, and our 2 biological children, Teddy Goods and Channing Thomas.
You're too
Yeah, and we're facing the miracle ones, and they really don't stand a chance. We're way more athletic than them. We're
Sure.
way more high flying than them, and
also,
it's just no chance.
you guys jump way higher than them.
We do. I jump at least 50 meters higher than Ichiban.
Mhm.
It's a well-known fact.
50 meters?
Yes.
Metric system?
Yes.
Shit.
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy.
Not me.
Why are you
looking at how
fighting
many
them? What's
meters are in a
what's
foot.
the beef between the Miracle Ones and the Bacabella family?
We just don't like their vibe.
Oh,
We just
okay.
really don't
That's
like their
true.
vibe.
Just off
Yeah.
vibes. Okay.
Yeah, we don't like the
the
vibe.
vibes are off.
Yeah,
Understood.
Storytelling. Storytelling.
Yeah.
They say that's what George Hackenschmidt and Gorgeous George were fighting for too. Just off vibes, pure off vibes.
Vibes. Just fucking vibes.
Dude, can you believe both dudes? You would think they were fighting to see who was the better George,
Yeah, exactly.
but
Oh.
it was just vibes. It was just vibes of their rivalry.
Just vibes, right? Like not even over there with George. It's like I don't like this one. I don't like how he walked in here.
All right, now it's my time to ask the questions.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Righteous
All
Reg,
right.
We're getting
Mhm.
our show hijacked.
What?
I got a question for you.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
What's your favorite fast food restaurant?
Ooh.
Okay, we're getting
Get
down to the
'em.
nitty gritty now.
Yeah.
Real questions.
It depends on the day, Puff. It really depends on the day. But I think like if there's one last resort, I'm gonna need this or die. Probably go with Taco Bell.
Ooh.
What?
Mm. Okay, what's your
I'm
go-to?
California,
Hold
you
on.
guys. I'm California.
Well, that's what I'm
go-to?
saying. In California, Taco Bell's still your go-to.
Yeah.
You
Damn.
got
Are you
Jack
guys
in the
kind of
Box.
like In and Out? In and Out is like the worst.
I don't really fuck with In-N-Out.
A truther.
wow.
Someone
Yeah.
gets it.
And I'm from
Someone
California.
fucking gets
Everybody-
it.
When they're like, let's go to In and Out, I'm like, why? Who would want to there?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I would-
Okay.
It's
It's just all right.
It's
Frisco,
all right. I
Frisco said
definitely-
Reg has Sonic vibes.
Oh, I like
Ooh.
Sonic. Yeah, I mean, half
I've never-
price drinks and apps. Who can mess with that?
I've never had Sonic.
That's the only thing I like at Sonic, because if you order through the app, you get half price drinks. But other than that, I don't really fuck with any of their food.
We're doing a commercial.
Don't they
right now.
specialize in like hot dogs?
Yeah, like
They
Yeah.
specialize in
Have you had their
Glizzy's.
Pretty
breakfast?
long, Glizzy.
They
You get
specialize
along
They
in
got
with
Glizzy.
French toast sticks. They're delicious.
I love a
Breakfast?
fast food French toast stick is great. Burger King's French toast sticks, I haven't had them in a minute, but those are real good, real good.
Mm.
I've had what's that
Burger
West
King
Coast
is god
fucking
awful.
fast food, and they have French toast sticks. They have like tacos, French toast sticks. They have burgers.
Del Taco,
Hardee's, Carl's Jr.
No.
Harvey's, Carl's Jr. No,
Oh my god, I forget what it
Hardee's?
is. They have like it might be Hardee's. They have like fucking everything, but it's fast.
Oh, you're
food.
talking about Jack in the Box.
is it Jack in the Box? Jack in the Box is my favorite.
That's California.
Yes.
I got no
What's
Jack in the Box
I've
around.
never
me, but
seen one here.
Oh, okay.
They don't
Yeah.
have them around us,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the late night spot for sure in California.
dude.
I
I
have
like
this thing at Jack in the Box. It's a grilled cheese burger with the buns of grilled cheeses,
Yeah.
and they sell it
Wait.
with a mix of curly fries and regular fries.
that's on the
Yes,
only
they-
late night
What
order
the heck?
menu,
It's
right?
disgusting.
There's
It's
a
great.
yeah,
That
there's a,
shit is good.
there's a burger place here. We don't have Jack in the Box in Canada, but there's a burger place up here that does that with the grilled cheese buns, and that shit is
It's
it.
poison.
I feel like a dirtbag every time I'm eating it, but I'm so
my
happy to be a
God.
dirtbag
You've
the
had it
whole
more
time
than
I'm eating it.
once?
Yeah. Oh
Fuck
yeah.
around. I may have that shit tonight.
Last time I had Sonic was in Fresno before an AEW show. Speaking of AEW show, somebody on here has been on an AEW show recently. Let's hear about it.
Mike from Indeed. Let's hear about it.
Oh, I was gonna say J-Rose.
Not me.
What they gonna have me do? What am I about to go?
Commentary, bro.
Let's hear
If
about
you
it,
see me on
LMK.
Dark, something horribly wrong.
They
It
don't
was
make
fun.
Dark no more. That's just when a bunch of black people come to AEW.
Uh,
What's
That's
that?
why it's even
LMK?
more. Oh Lord!
I almost had the dub. I almost had it.
Who'd you
You
wrestle?
know? Rachel Ellering.
Oh, how was that?
Ooh.
It was fun. A lot of fun.
She gonna be
I like
on
her.
West Coast, right?
Yep, she is. She's wrestling Sandra Moon.
Oh, Sandra Moon?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
That's a
Big
goodie.
time, big time.
Yeah.
Was that on Ring of
No.
Honor,
Devil.
LMK?
Yes.
I'm the
Ring of Honor.
AEW devil.
Mm-hmm.
I have a serious question, a wrestling question, actually.
Oh shit.
Because I saw it pop up in some sort of discourse. Or I might have been watching a cultaholic video. I don't know if we're not allowed to say that because they're different.
Oh.
Maybe not. I just want your guys' opinion on Ring of Honor and AEW, and do you think there's enough differences between? Does it feel like a different brand? Like, because you said LMK was on AEW, but she was really on ROH.
Right.
Does it even
As
seem
a
like a different
promoter
brand?
who books AEW talent, I cannot speak or I will be in trouble.
That's fine.
That's the second
I'm
time.
wondering-
Like, look, I
That's
can't
the
really
same-
speak
that's the
either
same.
sometimes.
Oh,
So.
shit, yeah. I mean, I can't say anything. I probably shouldn't have said that. I mean, whatever. I'm fucked.
My
sorry.
my diplomatic answer to your question, Puff, is that I understand the function that it serves, and I see what they're trying to do. 5 hours of wrestling on a Saturday night is a whole lot, and I say this as a kid who grew up going to IWA Mid-South shows, so I know firsthand 5 hours of wrestling is a lot. I grew up at Black Label and IWA Mid-South. 5 hour wrestling is a lot to ask. If it were me, motherfucker like me, I'd put ROH into the building. But then again, I'm not the brilliant mind that Tony Khan is, and I also don't have $1 billion, and he has people with analytics to figure that shit out. So what do I know? You know what I'm saying?
Now for me, it's just like you get what people think it was is not what it was. Now it's just like we get the opportunity to see like LMK on TV. We get the opportunity to see Puff. We get the opportunity to see these independent wrestling stars on a bigger scale, and maybe off of that they get the opportunity. I tweeted before that ROH was AEW Dark reincarnated, and people took me to, oh my god, they got all inside of me. But that's
You were
really
right,
what
though.
it is.
Whoa.
I was
You're
right. I was
correct.
right though.
Well,
Yeah,
all
you know what I
inside
mean?
of you is crazy. Hold on.
my God.
All inside of
Wait,
you
you
is
mean people
absurd.
were
I thought we were
being-
just gonna move past it, you guys.
You mean people on Twitter were acting like crying babies in your mentions, Reg?
They were
Why do you
all
have that?
inside of you? That's crazy.
Listen, I thought we
I'm
were just
telling
gonna
you, what
move
was
right
that
past
take
it.
again?
Oh,
that's
come on,
that's the
guys.
result.
All inside of you.
What's your favorite
Word for
fast food
word.
place, Puff?
That's what I'm saying. As soon as I asked that question, I was like, "Fuck! I should have asked their favorite fast food fucking dessert."
You could have just
spot.
kept this train going.
I
but
know.
now you
Why
wanna
do
ask me
why do I bring up
deep
wrestling,
personal
dude?
trust
Damn.
questions?
Can't
Come
believe
on.
you're
To
trying
the-
talk
to the
about
fast
wrestling
food
on
question?
a wrestling show.
Listen
To the fast food question, Reg, what is your order at Taco Bell?
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm a big Mexican pizza fan. Like when they brought that back, I was like, let's go, baby. Let me get like 20 of those bad boys.
What
I
the
usually
fuck?
mess with those.
What the
Yeah. And just the
fuck's
regular
going on?
crunchy tacos, like that's my jam. You know what I mean? No
Okay.
remixes. Like I don't remix when I go to. There's some people you go to Taco Bell and they like you're like, yo, you didn't even order what they have here. Like how'd you
You
make that?
ordered a whole different
The
thing.
fuck is a Mexican pizza?
You don't know
I
what a
saw
Mexican
someone-
pizza is?
We don't have that on the menu in Canada.
dude,
Yeah, it's like a
What?
it's like a pizza. It's like a fried tortilla, and there's meat. And it's bomb.
What?
Tastes
So
really
what?
good.
So I'm sorry. Is it like an unwrapped crunch wrap?
Kathleen looks disgusted.
It's like an open face. Is it like an open face
It's
crunch wrap
really
supreme?
good, Kathleen. It's so
That's
good.
disgusting.
It sounds like an open face crunch wrap supreme.
Like
That sounds
originally when
awful.
back in the day, that was like like, oh, you got a Mexican pizza, it's lit out here. And then when they brought it back,
Is
now it's
it?
like,
Oh,
yo,
is
it's on
it?
fire. It is. I'm telling
it's
you,
so good.
it's
like-
really good.
I'm
It's
stand behind me,
really
Reg. I got this. It's so
Yeah.
good.
I'm
Tell
not-
him, J Rose.
I'm not doubting it. If we had it on our menu, trust me. I love Taco Bell. I have a body built on it. I would have definitely tried it by now.
Listen, I love American exclusives. We don't have poutine out here. There's no gravy anywhere to be found. So, like, if we can have Mexican pizza, I'm all in for it.
That's
Hell yeah.
fair. There's so.
Everybody just throwing me out there. What about y'all? Nobody else is saying where they're
Canada-
I'll
Look,
go. I was gonna say I don't have any Jack in the Boxes around me, but Jack in the Box would be my spot. if I
Really?
lived closer to them.
Oh.
Because, dude, the 2 for $1 tacos, I've never
Unbeatable.
They're so
the mini
bad, but I
churros,
love them.
dude. Those mini churros with the cinnamon filling inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the best things I've ever put in my
The
That
mouth.
sounds
tacos are
dope.
like definitely like pigeon meat or something awful
Yeah,
that
no.
you'll never know, but unbeatable. 2 for $1. Who
Exactly.
can beat that, man?
You
Come on.
can't. I think the one I frequent most though, because it's near me, is Taco Bell, dude. I
I'm
mean,
telling you, it's
I
easy.
just got, dude. Last month I had the Taco Lovers Pass. Are you familiar with it?
What the
What
fuck is
the
a
hell
taco?
is
What?
Nah, you making that shit up. What did
You
you
bought a
just say?
Taco Bell
Hear me
Battle
out.
Pass.
Hear me, what, I can't
Taco
believe
Bell Battle Pass.
It's
I got the Taco Bell Battle Pass.
Taco Bell Battle Pass.
You're lying.
Listen,
Bell
no,
Battle
this is
Pass.
real.
Puff, you
You
can't do
guys,
this. What the
you
fuck?
guys aren't even giving me an opportunity, bro. Check this out.
Hey,
You
no,
had your opportunity.
No, you you have to explain. We're not moving on.
At the beginning of October, see, I always go through the app to order because there's always like
Look,
rewards
the
and
app
coupons.
hacks is the best way to navigate.
course.
This one woman was like, "Why are you using an app?" I'm like, "Look, this is how you get the coins, my lady."
100%. You got to get the coins.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a pop-up that said $10 Taco Lovers Pass, and I was like, "What is this?" For $10 flat fee, you could get a taco every day for the next 30 days,
What the fuck?
but not
Bro.
for free. For free. Well, for the price of $10.
No, it's
the best
$10. It's
$10.
not free. It's $10.
Listen, I know. I'm saying, but for the next 30 days, you go and say, "Hey guys, I got the Taco Lovers Pass. Give me a free taco," and they have to do it.
Did you go 30 straight times, bro?
Of course not. I wish I would have. I was traveling. I was wrestling.
Can you backlog them though? Like, say you missed 3 days, and you on that third day, can you?
Nah, you got to go
collect
in that month.
That makes
No,
it
you gotta
bullshit.
go that day.
makes it bullshit. Then
No,
That
no,
makes
no.
it
If
it's not
you go
bullshit.
every day, the taco is 33 cents a day. So
Well,
that's
here's the
not
deal.
Oh
off.
my god.
The tacos, it's not just like a regular taco. You could get like a breakfast taco. You could get a Dorito taco. You can get
Okay.
Taco Supreme. So I thought it was just going to be soft or crunchy. I got
Yeah.
so many Dorito tacos. I got at least 10 tacos within the month because
Okay.
they just
This
opened a
is
Taco Bell like 3 minutes from
fucking
my
crazy.
house, which is not good. But I would be like, "Oh, dude."
So it's fresh
fucking-
on your mind. That's why they're up there now.
Yeah, I'd be like it'd be like 5 p.m. and be like, "I'm kind of hungry. Oh, I can go get a free taco. Let me just go do that real quick." I got a free Dorito taco. It was great, man.
Yo,
Make a
okay,
trip
hold
of it.
on.
That's actually
Time out. I just looked it up. It's like because that was a promotion that ended in the first couple days of October. Right now, they're doing a nacho fries lovers pass, and it's
No,
$10. You get
How much is it?
$10, 30 days of nacho fries.
I love
Is that
French
for
fries.
real?
Holy shit.
Are you writing this down, Puff?
No, I'm going to look at my Taco Bell app, bro.
Yeah, Puff is really into this.
Listen, no. Here's the deal.
Down.
I don't fuck with nacho fries.
Oh, okay.
They
okay.
bring nacho fries back as if they're like one of their special items that
They
like
are
they're back.
special.
limited
Everybody
Special.
on your doors.
They're special.
They're not
bro.
special. They're just French fries. Everybody
better
else
than-
has
Whoa. A little
Just
less.
French
A
fries?
little less.
They're just fries with nacho cheese, bro. It's
Oh,
not like a
shit.
double cheesy gordita crunch. Bring that back.
Okay.
Don't bring nacho fries back, bro.
Cheesy cheddar chalupa. Standing
Okay.
10 toes down.
Dude, the crispy chicken chalupa, where the shell
The
is just
chicken is the
chicken.
bread.
This guy gets it. Where's my soundboard? I'm about to start putting up the hip hop air horns. This guy fucking gets it.
Hit the chicken chalupa button.
I love a chicken.
Chickens
chalupa.
of bread. Chickens of bread. Chickens of bread.
What's yours, Kathleen?
Like fast food or my Taco Bell order?
No,
Both
fast
of
food.
them.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
My Taco Bell order is a chicken chalupa. Fucking, I love the chicken chalupa.
Mhm.
I don't go there though, but I don't go often. My favorite fast food is KFC. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
What?
I love a 4-piece tender meal
Okay. I
with
think
an
you was
extra,
getting a bucket.
an extra
and I'd have to
mash,
disown you.
with an extra mashed potato. Use the biscuit. Make a little sandwich, and then just eat the rest.
Oh,
Eat the
We're
fucking
getting some
rest.
hacks. We're getting some hacks.
shit.
I'm not mad at it.
Interesting.
And Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich.
Yes,
Wendy's is
undefeated.
always, yeah.
Undefeated.
I love
I made the
LMK,
4 for $4, $5, but I'll let them pass. Isn't it? Inflation, I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
yeah. If you keep up, like if anyone who's watching or listening keeps up with perhaps myself or any of our guests in our spare time, Puff, LMK, and I do some gaming together, and LMK definitely does have a spicy chicken sandwich emote on her in her Twitch.
Drop
one of her-
guys,
one of her
in
subscriber
the
emotes.
YouTube chat. Drop LMK's spicy chicken sandwich emote.
Wait, if you're watching, actually, we are on Twitch too. So if you're watching on the Fightful Gaming Twitch,
Oh, really?
I didn't know that we were on Twitch.
We are on the Fightful Gaming Twitch. So
Guys,
if you
drop
are
a spicy chicken sandwich.
Hold on,
You know
I'm
what?
going to
Hang
the
on.
I'm gonna go drop them
Yeah.
in there for myself.
Everybody's going.
Hold on.
But
I'm gonna drop.
I feel bad hearing all this fast food talk because like I'm stuck in Canada where we have not really many of the same chains, and the ones we do, we have, we don't have the pizza.
Stuck in Canada because like if you like break your leg right now, you can go and get it fixed. Like I'll take that over a fucking hamburger,
Okay, this is fair, but I've also had Wingstop and Checkers.
Wingstops is pretty crazy though.
I haven't heard anyone say.
Wingstop.
I
Okay,
haven't
I
heard,
fuck
I
with
have,
Wingstop.
I never
Hold
heard
on.
anyone say Checkers, and I'm kind of sad because that was the best.
Checkers.
That was
Okay.
the best. That was the best burger I had the entire time I was in Michigan.
Let me break
Checkers?
down some shit for you real quick.
What about
First
some
of all,
White
you bring
Castle?
up Wingstop,
Bro.
right?
What?
White Castle is fire. The best part about White Castle though, their breakfast, and no one's gonna hear me out about it. White Castle breakfast is incredible.
I had White Castle in Chicago, and I was like, all right.
The
Who's going there
burgers
for
are
breakfast?
whatever.
What are you going
It's
through where you're at White
24/7.
Castle for breakfast?
It's 24/7. Okay,
What are you
Jay
going
Roselore. Jay Roselore, the training school that I came from. Not that I wrestled, but where I came from, Tankman, Hoodfoot, Sean Kemp, a bunch of the motherfuckers who I came up with. Right, it was like maybe like a half a mile away from downtown Indianapolis. On the edge of downtown Indianapolis, when the shows would end, we would walk just about a mile, and the only thing that would still be open would be a White Castle. And the White Castle breakfast, they fresh drop eggs, bacon, cheese, sliders. They have waffle sliders. If I could share my screen and put it up on the screen,
They're French dropping eggs at White Castle, bro.
Okay.
yes,
All right.
it's not. They're cracking the eggs. It's not like McDonald's egg mix. It's straight cracking fucking.
They have
eggs.
tiny eggs for the slider style, or what?
Oh,
What is
fuck.
it?
Quail eggs.
It's just one egg. Quail eggs is crazy.
Quail eggs.
It's just one egg. But when this podcast ends and I can show y'all what I'm talking about, that isn't even the point I was trying to make. The point I'm trying to make, one,
You were trying to talk about Wingstop, bro.
Wingstop has lemon pepper seasoned fries.
Yeah.
Top 5 fry in the game. One.
Top 5
Two,
fries.
the best
I'm gonna
fry
check it out.
in the world, and I stand 10 toes on this, is Rallies and Checkers.
Yeah.
Straight up.
What
Definitely.
is
That's-
Checkers?
there's not even a competition.
Do you have
That's
Rallies where you are?
No, what the hell's Rallies?
Okay, so do you have Hardee's where you are?
There's a Hardee's somewhere.
boys.
Okay,
I've never been,
So-
but it's somewhere.
not Hardee's boys. That's crazy.
That's Jeff,
So-
man.
Checkers is a restaurant, or Rallies where I
Do
come
we have
from.
Hardee's?
It's like based on where you are in the country, it's different names.
Oh, we
but
don't have
they're-
Hardee's. We don't
They're
got Hardee's.
small enough that they don't have insides, but they have 2 drive-throughs, and they have ultra seasoned fries. They're
Oh,
like
fuck.
brown. They're not like, how French fries are like brown, but they're closer to yellow or
Yeah.
like pale than they are. These are brown with pepper flakes on them, and
Holy
they
shit.
are the best French fry in the world.
They sell them in the stores, actually.
It's not the same, but you're right.
It's not the same, but I mean,
Stop.
I want
Stop
the
or
essence.
healthcare. Look, I've
It's
only
like,
had,
it's like a hand job compared to sex. It's like it's not
The
the
nearest
worst.
one is in
Oh,
We'll take
Philly.
it out.
look, for the record, Frisco, I've had Wingstop once, and I've had healthcare all my life, so I'm jaded on the healthcare.
Oh,
Yeah, I
fuck.
probably would care of a Wingstop too.
Ooh, Checkers
got
is
Checkers.
5 hours away.
I have a Checkers like 15 minutes away. I never go there though, dude. I can't tell you the last
You're
time.
missing
Go.
You're missing out.
Real,
Amazing burger.
real
Gotta pull
talk.
up.
If you'll order it, I'll send you $6 right now to get a Fry Lovers Deluxe. I will
Damn.
dead ass give you $6 to get a Fry Lovers Deluxe right now.
Oh, fuck.
When the fries are hot, they're unmatched, man. You get them right out
They're-
of there. Woo, yeah.
I will give you $6 on stream right now if you order a Fry Lovers Deluxe on DoorDash. Cross my heart, hope to die.
He's booking your fries.
I'm not gonna say no. I'll get the prize.
Send me your
At
Venmo,
worst,
and I
Puff,
will
you get
send you
fries.
Yeah, this is a good time for Puff. I got nothing against the prize.
I need
now that these fries are good. Eat them. Okay, all right.
I need a social media review. That is my only. Whether you do it on Twitch and you clip it and you post it, whatever. I need a review on these.
Dude,
fries.
what if I go to Checkers, get fries, and then go live on Twitch and play Fortnite and eat the fries?
Oh, look
That's
at
good.
this. They're making
That's a
content.
good idea.
Yo,
Fortnite
can
fries.
you wait? Since you're on the Fightful Twitch, can you stream out like raid one of them if they start streaming right now? Once you're done,
No, because the way I'm not through. It's through like an app that streams out to multiple platforms all simultaneously.
Oh.
Like command the Twitch to go anywhere specifically out.
Do they have a character of me that's fighting or streaming or something? Is that how this works? Like each Fightful character goes in. Is that how the streaming thing works, or am I being old?
not exactly, but like I appreciate the effort, you know.
Fightful character. What? Are you talking about?
Like, is there a Righteous Reg character out there like fighting in Fortnite and Call of Duty and like Mario
Absolutely
Brothers?
not.
There's not even
There
a
should be.
righteous Reg.
I mean, I can check the item shop, but I doubt it, bro.
Come on, man. What's up, Sean Rossap?
Sean Ross,
You need to talk to Sean and ask for an
Yeah.
emote on Fightful Gaming.
Listen, I was saying this on Twitch yesterday. Sean Ross Sapp's days are numbered.
You're
What?
gonna kill him?
You're
You're
gonna
gonna
kill
kill
I'm
him?
not gonna.
Come on, do it.
Close personal friend of mine is going to.
Who's your close personal friend?
She's an Australian lady by the name of Shaza McKenzie.
Ah,
Oh yeah, he is.
December
Oh my God.
2nd,
He's
at
dead.
Black Label Pro.
Speaking of
It's a street
Shaza,
fight.
Van Twinblade sent in a super chat. LMK, he wants LMK to come to Glory Pro and have a mean off with Shaza.
Oh shit!
If they book me, shit.
Yeah, holler. Yeah,
Not going.
ask Dan the Dad, Van Twinblade.
They booked me. Shit.
Yeah, wait.
Say-
Go.
Dan the Dad books Glory Pro.
Also, I'm poor. Van Twinblade also says
Discoveries.
I'm poor this week. Go over the Glory Pro card. Watch last week's episode. In the last 5 minutes, Dan the Dad went over the card.
Oh, did he really?
damn. So you
'Cause
just
I-
stole my boy's super chat. So go
Yeah,
have
so
I
that's
don't. I
Mhm.
I don't have it up in front of me.
He said, "Thank you for your $2."
Thanks,
you
bro.
want me to read
Last
the Glory
week's
Pro
episode.
card?
No, I gotta go find it. But hang on.
I got it. I'll go. I just go to their Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah, let
yeah,
Puff do it.
Yeah, Puff. Puff. You want to read us the Glory Pro card?
Hell yeah.
This is,
Glory
this,
Pro
this is even
Twitter.
better. This is
Man,
way
I
better
got
than
that.
5 minutes.
No, didn't
Dude.
mean to do that. That's the wrong link. Look in
Big
the
Munch.
chat.
Who's Big Munch?
What about a Big Munch?
Big
Big-
Munch, Marcus
Big
Muncherson.
Munch.
I have it pulled up. Like I have all the matches.
Oh
if you
shoot!
need
I'm
to.
looking at him. You want me to go over him?
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, my man's Xavier Walker. Xavier Walker.
Ooh.
Can't
versus
miss.
Mason St. Goods
Mhm.
in a
Ooh.
singles
Okay.
match. Yo,
These people are.
I love Xavier Walker.
I can't miss.
When,
for a
when, I,
reason.
when I first started wrestling, it was, I don't know if they still tag him and Ren Jones. Used to
Dude.
tag. And
Yes.
that was like one of my first exposures to indie wrestling is when I met them, like so long ago, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, maybe.
Mhm.
It was like in Ohio, bro. It was crazy. It was before I started wrestling. I was going to shows with my friends who were wrestlers, but love those dudes. Next up, we got Maggie Lee versus Laney Luck in another singles match. Then you got Luigi Primo and Dan the Dad versus Tiger Pants and Lil Evil.
Tiger Pants and Lil what?
And
Tiger
fun
Pants,
fact,
Lil
Lil
Evil
is short
may
for
be the
Lillian.
front runner.
So his name is
for,
Lillian Evil.
Oh, Lily.
Lillian Evil.
If you weren't aware.
Lily and Evil. I love it. That's really
Yeah.
good.
I need to know everything about Tiger Pants immediately.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dude, from the look of it, so do I. This man
Yeah.
looks crazy. He's got the little soul patch thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at
man.
him.
Outlaw and Raheem versus Moses and Ethan Price.
Oh, that's a fight.
That's a tag team match. Oh, that's for the United Glory Tag Championship.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
I believe those were vacated recently. So
Is that
crowning
true?
new champ.
The
I
lore
believe so.
goes deep.
Mm.
In a new champ regardless.
Yeah.
Damn.
We got, what is this? Tankman
Tank Man.
versus Camaro.
Two.
You
Two.
damn right.
But there's so many black and white people behind them.
I think that's the main show graphic right there. And
Oh,
not the,
okay. It says,
we'll come back to that one.
There's
We'll come
so
back to
many
that one.
black and white people.
Skip that
out
one.
behind.
well, I didn't know if I thought Camaro. It looked like it looks like
He
Tankman.
brought Luigi Primo with him.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Tankman's got Jake something and Shaza in his corner.
Wait, he does.
Dude, that actually would
He
be sick.
does.
That would be
No, okay. So
Wait, what
I
is
think
happening?
that's the main match graphic, but
In the
like the
middle.
main show graphic
Yeah.
in the middle, but the match graphic for that specific match is above it.
Is
So
above
skip
it.
that one and go to the right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
But yeah, they're wrestling for the Crown of Glory Championship.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
a great
Luigi
match.
Primo's got
Is that
2
like a
years and
rumble?
Luigi
Days
Primo
coming
with him. Wait, did I say Luigi Primo? I fucked that up.
Mhm. Twice.
Yeah. They're in each other's
All
corner.
right.
Who's Shaza wrestling, Puff?
Shaza versus Blair Onyx is happening.
Okay.
Then you got Dak Draper versus Kenny Alfonso.
Oh, fuck.
Has Dak Draper been on Ring of Honor lately? I remember he was.
No,
He
it's
has.
been a
No, he-
long time.
Oh
Has
no,
it?
he's on NWA. He's on NWA.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
no, I was like, it's been a
NWA.
while.
Dude, are we allowed to talk about Effie's clip talking about NWA or no?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yo.
Yes.
No,
I
we
cannot speak. If I speak, I may get into
Oh,
trouble.
what
you
You-
mean?
you are-
No,
You
we
have
can
fun
get
for
into it.
y'all have fun with that one for
There's
real.
no
I'm not
bridges to
touching that
burn
one.
at NWA. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
right. Reg knows, dude. I share Effie's sentiment.
What's the Pumpkin Man gonna do?
Because let me just say something real quick. It's something that Effie said in that video. The fact that they stood by Tyrus at any point in his
Yeah.
Fox News bullshit, they can fuck off.
Yes.
Like, what
In
the
my
fuck?
opinion. And I'm not afraid to say that by any means.
Uh-oh.
Billy. If you're Billy's obviously watching.
He's watching right
Yep.
now.
He's
He's
taking
so
notes.
mad.
He's like, Puff is
Playing his
talking
guitar.
about me.
I hate puff.
Dude, there's gonna be a new Smashing Pumpkins song. It's called Smashing Puffkins, and they're gonna be
Ooh.
beating the shit
Yeah.
out of me.
Yeah, if he's seen all my quote tweets aggressively making fun of his product, and he's a big fan of the show because of it.
Smashing
Tunes
Pumpkins.
in every week.
Hit.
All right, I got one more match, I think, on this.
Yes.
Wait, Jake something is on the poster, but he's not in any of these match graphics.
They
Oh,
may
yeah,
have pulled him
true.
and they just didn't replace him on that bid graphic.
Oh.
Well, we
Or
got
maybe
this
he's
one-
just gonna pop into whatever match he wants.
Whoa, the Alpha 1 Zero Gravity Championship is on the line?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Dude,
Dan-
Rohit Raju versus Tootie Lynn versus Cody Lane versus ATM, bro.
Oh, shit.
that's
And let me
That's
just
a great
throw this
match.
out there. Cody Lane, I think, is one of my favorite wrestlers on the planet.
Oh.
He is
I
so
agree.
good at wrestling. That's all. I just wanted to say that. I want
I thought that was gonna be
Yep.
my
Or no, that's it. Right.
No, I just think Cody Lane is very, very talented and very entertaining and very good at wrestling.
Hey, we love some Coco Cody Lane.
I'd love to see Cody Lane everywhere, bro.
Are the two of Kathleen and Puff? Are y'all wrestling anywhere besides the Sunday show this weekend?
It's actually going to be my last match
yeah.
ever.
Ever?
I'm
Oh, yeah, because
done wrestling.
Wow.
Catch is gonna murder you. Remember?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
yeah. Yeah, no, and he gave away the finish already. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Shit.
Watch the show
Um,
still.
Denver, Colorado is gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
Is that
right? It's like, guys, someone died in the ring tonight, guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Dude, can we get a whole podcast full of Kathleen doing Drew?
Guys, it's imperative that you
That's
do
so
not fix it right now.
good. That was like perfect.
Oh my god. Kathleen, please do the rest of the podcast as Drew.
Shout out, Drew. Please keep it great.
Kathleen, you give your dates because I don't know what I'm doing next.
Sunday Beyond, and Saturday I'm at Immortal Championship Wrestling, wrestling Danny Mo in New York.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah,
The Danny Mo.
the Danny Mo.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude,
What
That's a
part
good
of New
match.
York is
Did you remember your dates yet, Puff?
Yeah, I always forget when I'm wrestling and where I'm wrestling. Yeah, I'm wrestling Allison at Beyond on Sunday.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a good time. I might enjoy a succulent Chinese meal after the show.
Oh,
Wait.
please.
Wait,
It's
time out,
democracy
Puff. Did you
manifest,
have
baby.
any more dates? Or did you
Oh,
have to think
yeah,
about
I do. Yeah, I do.
I think we know about that one already.
I swear I do. Oh my god! Next week, I'm defending the C4 tag titles
Woo!
with my
Yes.
tag partner, Pretty Ricky Wilde, in Ottawa, Ontario, on Black Friday.
Ooh.
Wow.
On the way to the show, I'm going to try and stop at a Canadian Walmart or Best Buy to purchase a PS5, dude.
Yes.
And I'm going
I
to
love
use
it.
that PS5 only to play Fortnite. It's
You're
so
fucking
stupid,
crazy.
Mhm.
You're
dude.
fucking nuts.
$500 Fortnite machine. We love it.
Exactly. 100%. And then other dates, dude.
Already owns a computer that runs it and streams it, by the way.
Listen, I just
Yeah,
can't
right.
figure it
Wait,
out, so I'm just gonna
Puff, who are
play-
you defending your tag belts against? Who are you
Dude, they
wrestling?
just announced as an open challenge.
Oh,
shit.
So it could be
Ooh.
anyone.
Oh,
I've
shit.
heard rumors that Mike and Reg are teaming up, and they're coming
Listen,
after us.
I can't confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
So.
It could be anyone. It could be Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider.
Oh, that'd be
fuck no.
sick.
I would.
That'd
I
be
would
like-
pay
Yeah.
to see you beat the shit out of him.
that'd be like half awesome.
I would beat the shit out of Rob Schneider and then
Good.
let Adam Sandler pin me.
Yeah, totally.
Good.
That's how I was
If
trying
that
to go.
happened.
And then play Adam Sandler in a game of basketball right afterwards because
Oh,
he's great at
dude,
basketball.
he would destroy.
He's in Indiana playing basketball right now. He's
Right
at
now?
the Pacers facility. Yes. They
Wow.
posted a picture of him in his basketball fit, which is
I'm looking up
amazing.
flights.
Are you gonna leave right now?
Yes.
And then December, I got a bunch of shows. I don't want. Do you want me to go through all of them?
Yeah, give him up. Give him up.
Go through whatever you want.
I think I'm gonna be at Black Label on December 2nd for Slamilton, or is that 2nd? Yeah.
Yes, you're correct.
BLP. I'm gonna be at Barrie in Barrie, Ontario, defending my tag team titles on the 9th of December.
Mhm.
Me and Pretty Ricky also. I think we're wrestling these two. We got jumped at the last show, bro. They jumped us and they hit Ricky with a lead pipe, hit me in the back of the head
Ooh.
with brass knuckles, dude. It was crazy.
Who was
Damn.
it? Do you not remember? Is that how hard you got hit?
Dude, I had to watch the footage back. It's these two,
They dusted your ass, Puff. Come on.
Kyle Boone and Shiloh. It's this couple that's been.
Shiloh,
Yeah,
like the dog?
Is there a dog named Shiloh? I don't know.
Yes. There's a dog named Shiloh.
I mean,
It's
there
just
might
a
be-
random dog that attacked you.
Yeah.
If the dog hit you in the back of the head with brass knucks.
She
A
just
fucking
met a
beagle.
dog one time named
Fucking
Shiloh.
beagle just
but,
hits you with knuckles.
Oh,
Y'all never read? You never read Shiloh?
No, I read Old Yeller.
they made a movie of that too, didn't they? I think I saw the
think so.
movie.
No, I read Old Yeller.
I didn't even read Old Yeller.
Oh
never read
shit!
that.
Shiloh! Oh my
Yes.
god! Memory unlocked. Wow!
The fucking beagle that hit
J.
Puff
Rose
in the
yeah.
head with the
remembered
brass
Shiloh.
knuckle.
Wow! That just
Yeah.
unlocked a deep,
Yeah, it's
deep memory.
yeah, it's a,
shit.
it's
I
a
looked up
movie.
Shiloh, and all that came up is a Neil Diamond song.
Neil Diamond hit you in the head with brass
Neil
knuckles.
Neil Diamond and
Neil
his
Diamond
beagle
and his
attacked Puff.
dog.
Wait, I don't want to feel left out. What is Shiloh?
It's a book.
I don't
Shiloh.
know
the
what
It's
book.
a
it
book
is.
that turned into a film. It was like a staple of when they used to wheel in the VHS cart in the
Yeah.
CRT TV. That was a
Yeah.
Really wheeling in?
it's raining outside. You
Yeah.
can't go outside for recess. Staple.
Shiloh
What?
Shiloh is
It's like
like
a
that. Shiloh is like top shelf substitute teacher
It's sad,
VHS
isn't it?
material.
Isn't it a sad book?
I believe it ends sad.
It looks
yes.
sad.
I never-
Oh,
Yeah.
saving Shiloh looks sad as hell. Like
Oh,
Shiloh
geez.
and that bowl cut little boy / girl or whatever they are. Like, yo. Woo, is Shiloh like what's the dog? Like Lassie? Like
It's a
Shiloh's like,
beagle.
yo, I got a
be-
thing come through. You gotta come follow me. There's something on fire over
No,
here.
don't
no, it's
remember.
not one of them. It's not one of them. He's just he's actually like a dog. There's nothing really particularly special about him. The
Yeah,
movie's
okay.
just about how much the people love the dog.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
Twin Blade says that movie hurt me, so it's gotta be. Damn.
He's man, Twin Blade's holding it in deep.
Oh,
J-Ro
my
said that
God.
unlocked the memory now because Shiloh, like J-Ro's gonna wake up in a cold sweat, like Shiloh.
I have a question, but I feel like we're running low on time and we're already diverging away.
We got all the time
It's-
in the
No,
world.
hey,
We got
Let's
time,
get
man.
the-
Come on, go for
we
it.
got time. Go ahead.
What is your when the teacher would pop in the VHS? What would you hope was in the VHS when they popped in?
Oh,
Or
you guys
DVD,
remember
depending on your
the
era.
this might have been a little bit before your time. The mouse and the motorcycle. There used to be this motorcycle. That
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
so weird. Is like who came up with this concept? Definitely somebody on
Mouse
acid.
and a
somewhere.
motorcycle?
Mouse
Yes.
and a motorcycle. Yeah.
It's based off of another movie that's based off a book.
Mhm.
It's about a mouse. The dude, it's like Stuart
Oh.
Little, but
Yeah.
the mouse just has a
Pre-Stuart
motorcycle.
Little.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I think-
right.
it's like Stuart Little. Stuart Little wasn't a bitch.
This mouse is so cute.
Dude.
Why Stuart Little catch a stray?
No,
What?
Stuart Little is a piece of shit. Sucks so bad. This
What's
mouse is
Stuart
cute.
Little do?
This mouse is cute.
I don't know if you
Oh
remember this.
my
Like
God.
2-3 years ago, there was heat on the timeline because people were like, "Who would win in a fight, Remy from Ratatouille or Stuart Little?" And like, Stuart Little is a pampered, like high middle class rat. Like he's a mouse. He gets
sucks.
fucked up by a rat, dude. Like it's not even funny.
I
Yeah.
thought people were mad
Stuart
because-
Little,
Ratatouille's got knife skills.
bingo.
Oh,
He is a chef.
Yeah.
Guys, I've
yeah,
never seen
Stuart Little
Ratatouille.
sucks.
Me
Who's
neither.
Ratatouille?
What?
It just seems
seen
unsanitary.
Is Ratatouille?
From Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Look, it's got to be a Canadian thing, but like
Ratatouille.
right here, yeah.
Ratatouille. My bad.
Land Before Time was the substitute
Let's
teacher.
go.
Yeah,
That was-
fun.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was great because like every year of school we'd have a new one to watch too.
There are like 50.
Can
No,
never mind. Go.
oh,
Sorry.
What was
sorry.
it like? What was it like that day when they reeled out the TV on the cart, but they were gonna show it was 9/11? Were you guys in school that day?
Yo,
I think I was in kindergarten.
I was in like
I was-
kindergarten or first grade.
I don't remember 9/11 at all.
I was in eighth. All I remember is being in like 7th or 8th grade. And,
I don't
but
remember it.
I'm in Canada, so my teacher's like telling us, and we're just like, oh,
It's a very famous day for me because me and my friends backyard wrestled. We didn't go to school. We backyard wrestled instead.
Time out. I'm sorry. Well, that makes sense because you're on the West Coast, but also motherfuckers was wheeling out like, "Hey kids, watch!" And it was
Yeah, no,
9/11.
At school, people, yeah, when I because I didn't go to school that day, we watched backyard wrestling. But when I went to school the next day, they were like, "Yeah, we all watched it on TV." So they like wheeled the TVs out and they were like, "Kids, it's going down. Everybody's dying. Watch this."
It's going
No.
down.
You guys
From
think we're
that
watching Mouse
generation,
and a
J Rose, we
Motorcycle.
watched that on TV. They were like, "The world's ending, you guys. Watch this in school." And everybody's like, "Are they gonna send planes to our school here randomly in California?" Like it was
It
crazy.
is taking
Reg, I got a
every ounce
question.
of control
Ugh.
not to laugh.
Red, were you in school when Columbine happened?
I was, yeah,
What was that like?
scary. Puff,
Yeah.
man. Like it was like I thought somebody was gonna do the next day, like somebody's gonna
Yeah.
bring in a gun like that. They're gonna get that same idea. Like these are back. That was in '99, and in 2001 was 9/11. These are moments that I've watched in school, and it was like,
Yeah.
what? This is crazy.
I was
cannot-
alive, but I was,
nothing
like,
compared to the
2
kids
years
now
old.
have to deal with. You know what I mean? Like you
I
have
mean-
a phone in school during COVID. That sounds crazy as hell.
Well, dude, I mean, nowadays that is like every day in school now.
Yeah,
with how
true.
often school shootings are happening. But I bring that up because I was just watching there's a video on YouTube that got recommended to me called "The Worst TED Talk," and it was this.
Oh my
dude-
god, I got recommended that too.
Yeah, dude, it's been recommended to me a few times. Then I actually watched it the other day, and dude, they let one of the shooter's moms do a TED Talk.
What?
And she basically like placed all the blame on all this other shit when it was so like this guy dissects her TED Talk and says how everything she's saying is like a lie, and how dude Columbine was so like preventable. The local police and the school ignored the fact that these kids were making bombs. They knew the kids were doing this,
God.
and they like didn't do anything to stop it. It's crazy. It blew my mind. Like, I remember being taught about Columbine in school. They never mentioned any of that shit.
Right. They're just like
It's
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, they blame Marilyn Manson, bro. I remember that. They blame Marilyn Manson in violent video games, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
like, Marilyn Manson,
Yeah.
what does he have to do with this?
Yo, and as someone who actively listened to Marilyn Manson and played violent video games around that time, boy, did my mom go a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I don't know how we got from fast food to Columbine, but you know,
Yeah, right.
that's what you get on Indeed, baby. You want the best, you got it.
Look,
Oh, the VHS thing. I still
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to
the
answer
mouse on
that.
the motorcycle.
Wait, what? Oh, mouse on the.
yeah, mouse on the motorcycle.
This has to be the worst episode of this podcast, dude. Like, I
Mouse on
imagine
motorcycle.
people
It's
came
my
in to hear us
favorite.
talk
It's
about
it's
Chris
honestly
Hero.
number one.
People
The
get to
West
hear
Coast
about
Pro
talking
homies
Chris
are gonna
Hero,
be-
and we're talking about Columbine and
Hold on.
French fries.
Look, I'm
and
sorry,
Twitch.
Scott. Sorry here. I'm sorry, all my West Coast Pro homies, but this is
Hey.
what life is like, man.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
I do want. Fuck. Let me throw two things out real quick.
Yes.
The one thing I was hoping the VHS was gonna have was a Bill Nye the Science Guy episode because I loved watching that shit.
Okay.
Real.
Yes,
Uh,
okay.
Yep.
Another thing, just real quick. LMK, your two girlies are fighting on Twitter. Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. They're pissed at each other.
Why are they my
Sorry.
girlies? Why would you
Did
say
you-
that?
I thought I was crazy with the
I thought-
transitions, bro.
Wait, do
Yeah.
you think they like each other?
I saw that on Twitter. They're fighting. I know it's your two heroes, Kathleen. I'm so sorry you're going through all that.
This only makes sense if you watch LMK stream, by the way.
Yeah,
So fucked up.
her whole stream is
Everybody
all
else
about
is
Candace
just
Owens
like,
and Ben Shapiro.
What?
I'm so glad you're subscribed to their Twitter blue buff, so you can let me know.
Okay. Yeah, I'd pay them both months.
What?
But let's talk about West Coast Pro, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Scott.
I
Transition.
feel like Candace Owens is gonna be fighting Ben
Oh,
Shapiro
yeah,
at West
They're
Coast
gonna
Pro.
fight at the show. It's
They're fighting in a
11-minute
cage.
match.
It's gonna be 11. That's it.
No. I watched that video. I wanted to say I watched that video that Joseph, I don't want to mispronounce his last name,
Montesilio?
Montesilio.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
Or
made.
Monticello. I don't.
It
whichever
might be
one.
Monticello.
I
don't
love
know.
you, Joseph.
He-
I
Monticello.
should know how to pronounce your name.
dude.
Let's say
He-
Monticello.
I learned about like Kings Road Wrestling just from watching his YouTube channel.
Oh, I think I used to watch those
He
videos,
does-
the Kings Road videos.
He's the guy
Yes.
he's the guy who Eddie Kingston shouts out for all the All Japan video.
Okay, 'cause
essays.
that's what every time
Yeah.
I used to pass Eddie Kingston all the time, and he would just yell at me, "Puff, you and me, Kings Road, baby," and I was like, "What?" We're gonna be doing a Kings Road match,
What
bro.
does that mean?
Dude, when I was very early on in wrestling, I ran into Eddie Kingston, and he knew me as Pepper Park student. He would yell. I was backstage at Impact. I was like way too new to wrestling. Dude, across the venue, I heard, "Yo, is that Pepper Park student? Pepper Park student?" He was yelling and running after me. There was Eddie Kingston coming to give me a hug, dude. Dude, Eddie Kingston's my favorite wrestler.
He's so cool, man.
But I'm sorry, I keep getting off track.
No, you're right on track.
Thatcher and Hero is going to be so sick.
So sick.
that
So sick.
just that video was so
Dude,
informative.
talk about Chris Hero and how cool he is. Please.
Oh my god, bro. Another thing to go back, when I first started wrestling, I didn't know anything about wrestling, let alone indie wrestling, but I did know a couple of the bigger names like Chris Hero. I knew he was important and shit.
Mhm.
And like early on in training, Pepper would mention Pepper Parks, he's the guy who trained me, blah blah blah. Would mention that
Pepper
Chris
Parks.
Hero was Pepper Parks. Would mention that Chris Hero was asking him about me. And I was like, what? So I always felt like a weird connection with Hero, like that he was like watching my training with like Pepper would share stuff on his story and stuff from the early days of training at Grapplers in Buffalo. And then I'd like have interactions with him on like social media and stuff. But then I finally, for the first time, met him in June at AEW or July at AEW. And it was like we were best friends, bro. He's the coolest motherfucker. We just talk about, I think you should leave. And we took a picture together and he's like, "Oh, dude, somebody's got to edit. Somebody's got to edit.
The hat and the cigar.
a picture of a picture of us in the same shirt, so we're shirt brothers.
Shirt brothers.
So stupid.
I'm gonna take this moment to say that the mystery vortex has opened one final time.
Oh God.
My God, hero to Puff.
He was gonna be here earlier. But he I don't know, he might have fallen asleep. Maybe not.
Night.
But he's here now. Welcome back to the show, Corrado.
Oh, hey, what's up, Cole?
Best friend.
Smooth.
What's wrong, J Rose? Come back.
Listen, J Rose, it's cool. I get it. You never want to give me credit for nothing or anything of all time
Can
ever.
I tell you what this
No,
motherfucker
you
did
can't
the
tell me
last
shit.
podcast? Can I tell you what he did the last time I was on?
You can't tell me nothing. You can't.
The last time I was on, right? I was putting over all the people who were on the Nap show. This motherfucker texted me. It was like, "Wow, it's crazy that you never put me over. You went on the show."
No. I get it. Just frustrated and emotional over here.
Conflict. How was
You're a
England?
bigger letdown to Indiana Pacers than play PG-13. All right, just because you wouldn't mention me ever. All right.
You will pay for your crimes. One day you will pay for what you've done.
What's up, Ratty Daddy? What you doing? Who you got this weekend? Are you fighting?
No, sir. I am taking.
Stay
a week
away
off.
from Nap, you rat bastard. You
I
leave
can do
Bankston alone.
what I want. All right. If Puff's there, I'm showing up.
Oh my God, Jay, Cole, you want to go to Beyond with me? Dude, come up to Buffalo and ride to Beyond with me, and let's just have a road trip.
Yeah. That's that's not a hard drive or nothing whatsoever.
No, it's like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like 8-9 hours, bro.
Yeah, it's fine.
Look, all you got to do is drive past.
I just wanted to say
to
I
drive back
appreciate
to
the
Beyond.
the Applebee's, Kathleen. That is, I mean, a Buffalo Wild Wings would have been over the top. That'd have been a little crazy. Brought
Yes.
home, but the 2 for $20 deals. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I just finished my third shift.
I thought you were eating the apps there. You didn't eat
Yeah,
apps.
like-
She's working.
No, that's her job. She just goes in and eats the apps.
I take
They just talk about her like every day, 4 p.m. She walks in.
Like, oh, Kathleen's here. Bring out the
She
apps.
gets the pretzel stick.
Bring out the apps. Bring out the $1
Do not
mark.
ask her if
And
she
then
wants dinner or dessert. She will
I need
get
$1
pissed.
Long Island's.
She goes right outside and does a promo right in front of the establishment
Yeah.
to show everyone where she's at. Real
Okay.
dead.
J Rose, where are we running outside of an Applebee's since we're such a great company?
Oh my
You
God.
set me up with an Applebee's. You see the shit I do? You see who I am the way I am? Okay.
I'm just saying. I
hold on,
almost got us
before we
in that
continue.
wrestling inside of a Buffalo Wild Wings, but whatever.
Ooh.
Before we continue, now that you're here, we need to catch you up on everything.
No, you
that
don't.
all
How you been, Mike?
Chris Hero, how do you feel about him?
He's as hot as it gets. He's type to drop you quick with a mafia kick.
Okay, I'll take it. Next, what is A, your favorite fast food place, and B, your go-to order at Taco Bell?
Okay, go to order Taco Bell's number one regular, no lettuce, 3 cheese instead of cheddar cheese with a Pepsi to drink.
What is the order though first? What is it? You can't just say number one.
Number one,
Well,
which is
it
3
is
crunchy
a-
tacos.
Okay.
You can get them regular, which is beef and cheese, or you can get them supreme. So I get them regular with the beef and cheese option, but I get no lettuce.
No lettuce.
And instead of the cheddar, I want that 3 cheese blended that motherfucker.
I'm not judging. I just need you to know what I'll be going. He orders a why is your mic like that? He orders a Taco Bell taco, no lettuce, no sauce. So it's just tortilla,
3 cheese blend.
meat.
No, don't. It's a hard shell.
Oh my god!
Don't be disrespectful,
Please stop
Extra
do not-
hitting your
dry.
microphone.
You get a taco
Please
extra
stop hitting
dry.
your microphone.
bro. Kathleen,
This is the worst podcast episode.
it's the
I'm so
greatest of all
sorry.
time.
No, this
It's me
is,
and Puff, my best friend.
Dude, we're here to rip and rock and roll. Me and Cole are gonna get some number ones at Taco Bell. He's gonna get a Pepsi. I'm gonna get a
No
Baja
lettuce.
Blast
Yeah,
Zero.
here's a real fact about your best friend here, Puff. I always fuck up his name. Maya, right? Do I right? Am I
Oh,
fucking up?
Myung
Myung.
Jae.
I always fuck up his name. Myung Jae Lee. Yeah. See,
Michael J. Lee.
I just
okay.
texted him literally just now.
Here's the
About
real
Riley's
thing.
fries, I hope.
You put me, Puff, Mike in front of a Taco Bell 12 pack in a competition. I'm putting it down before everybody. J Rose throws up after 2 tacos, so we won't include him. He ain't built for that. Look
That's
at
because I have lettuce on mine, you dickhead. Of course I'm gonna lose. You're missing out an ingredient. You fucker.
I mean, tacos the way God intended.
No, that,
All right,
With
you're
no
sorry.
lettuce, no tomato, no sauce.
Sinners never sleep, baby. I'm about that life.
What's Shiloh's Taco Bell order is the real question. What would Shiloh order?
Have you ever watched the 1996 movie Shiloh about a beagle?
Favorite fast food place, Long John Silver's. Fuck you.
Oh
Hotel.
my!
Long John Silver.
End this
Long John
podcast
Silver's?
right now.
okay.
Long
we
John
do.
Silver's.
We,
Kathleen, do not disrespect the crumbs.
hey, hang on though. We
Do not.
Wait, time out. You said Long John Silver's?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I gotta change my answer.
That's yours,
Long
bro?
John
End
Silver's,
this
bro.
podcast.
My
Just,
God.
just
Hey,
press
no,
stop.
Long John
Just
Silver's
press
spin
stop.
goes pretty hard, though, honestly.
I
And the Hush Puppy.
can't be here anymore.
No,
I can't
going
be
on?
here
We're over.
anymore. I can't be here anymore.
I had to go
I
back
love Long John
inside.
Silver's, bro.
oh my God! Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next week.
Where are you